Good morning, ladies and gents, welcome back. Join me at Peckham, back on the 177s for a couple of days. Been away from YouTube for a bit, just wanted a break. I was getting sick of making videos, and I actually want to enjoy my job, you know, rather than just like, you know, go, oh, I've got to make a video, do you know what I mean? So, I only want to make videos when I want to make videos. So, that's just, you know, because I know a lot of you have been asking where have they been, and I can't be bothered to make a video. I'm going to be honest with you, I'll be honest when I can't be bothered. About 7 minutes. So, but yeah, I've been alright, just enjoying my job. Got a very busy month ahead. Route learning 2 routes, so I'm going to be route learning the 472s, but I'm also route learning the 422s, so that's a great route to do, 422s. Once you get out of Greenwich, obviously, Greenwich is a bitch, but once you're out of there, it's alright, it's smooth sailing from there really. So it's going to be a very busy month. Obviously at the end of the month I won't be making any videos for 2 weeks because I'm on my holiday for 2 weeks. I'm on my summer holiday, so obviously I won't be making videos for a couple of weeks at the end of the month. So obviously I'll try and make a few this month, just before I go away. But yeah, so back on the 7s today. It's a nice sunny day, so the sunglasses are back out finally. Got a bus where the green road don't work, so you know it's like, handbrake turns and everything. I'm joking, I don't do that. But yeah, it's nice when you get a bus where there's no green road and it don't work. You ain't got that anxiety of like, oh, did it go off, because it don't work, so that's alright. But yeah, not a bad bus on an Enviro 400 today, so decent. But yeah, I'll quickly show my duty cards so you can see what I'm doing today. So this is my duty for today, 4509, signed on at 5:25, signed off at 14:51. Started at the garage, went to Thamesmead, now I'm doing Thamesmead to Peckham, which is one I've just done. About to do Peckham back to Thamesmead, Thamesmead to Peckham, Peckham to the garage to come off for my meal relief. I have a 1 hour and 35-minute break. Not too bad today. And then the second half is very easy, pumps the station to Peckham, Peckham back to the garage. Yeah, so it's not a bad duty today. I prefer doing my long halves first, get it out of the way, then you can have a nice break, and I've got a nice break today, an hour and 35 minutes, so can't really complain with that. It's not too bad. Get a nice relief, I don't mind when you get like 2-hour breaks and stuff, because it just means you can just chill, don't have to worry, you've got time to have your lunch, time to do whatever you need to do, But at the same time, it's like I just want to get on with it. Just get it done. Especially if the second half is only like, like Plumstead to Peckham, then Peckham back to the garage. Especially if it's like that, you just want to have like a 40-minute break, then go out and do it, and then go home even earlier. But it is what it is. I don't make the duties, unfortunately. But yeah, so I'm on 177 today. So today is the 1st of June. So happy summer, everyone. My 177 today, tomorrow, then I'm on the 96 for 2 days, and then on the Saturday I am doing route learning for the 472s, off Sunday, Monday, then doing a couple of days on the 472s, back to the 177s, then the next Saturday, route learning the 422s, and then I'm on the 422s for 2 days, off for 2 days, then on the 422s again for 2 days. So that's not too bad. I'm kind of glad, like, I'm finally getting to learn some extra routes, you finally get to... It's easier for overtime, because if you only know 1 or 2 routes, there's not a lot of choice in what overtime you get to do. You've got to hope that something crops up. Admittedly, I'm probably only really going to do overtime for the 422 or the 96s, just because I love those routes. They're the two main routes I wanted to do, so I'm finally going to get to do that now. But if I had to choose one, it'd be the 96. But 422s is just as good, especially at night time. When it's night time, like the 422s are quiet. Like most people get on the Greenwich to go to like Woolwich kind of area, and then it's pretty much dead from there. Like you get like the odd few people going to Bexley, but won't be a lot. So it's a nice quiet route at times. Alright, I've got a couple of minutes, so I'll end it there, and I'll see you at the other end. Take care. Welcome back, ladies and gents. Join me at Thamesmead, and it's so nice outside. Not only is the sun shining, but no one in sight. It's lovely, you know. It's always nice when the kids are on holiday because there's literally just no traffic whatsoever. It's lovely. It's to the point where I got here 5 early. I was 5 minutes early getting here. I've got about 20 minutes on the stand. So that never happens, ever. Especially on the 177s, especially in the mornings. Never happens at all. It never happens. Because Greenwich just screws you over all the time. Whereas today, kids are on holiday, so it's lovely. It's probably one of the only times I've ever smiled while being on the 177s. It's lovely. Hardly any passengers on board. It's lovely. It's been a bit chaotic in the sense... Oh, well done. Let me just quickly move the bus forward because if this guy in front of me is going to go. Right now I can relax. I'm at the front of the queue, so I haven't got to worry. But yeah, as I was saying, it's been a bit chaotic. Anchor and Hope Lane, the lights are out. All of them are out, so... Yeah, 16 minutes, yeah. Yeah, so all the lights are out, Anchor and Hope Lane, so obviously we're having to use care and caution to get through that junction. It's a bit odd. Those lights are normally pretty reliable. But yeah, so they're out. There was an RTC this morning, a small RTC at the Woolwich Ferry roundabout, which is the van going into the back of a little car. I heard the crunch and I heard the like that, you know, like shat when stuff shatters or whatever. I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, if you've ever seen an RTC and you've heard it, you know what I'm talking about. So yeah, that happened. So there's been a few incidents, but yeah, Greenwich is lovely. It's just no traffic whatsoever. It's lovely. So it's good. It's good for my first day back after 5 days off. Yeah, so if you didn't know, it was my long weekend just gone. So it's the 1st of June today, which is a Tuesday. I was off Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Bank Holiday Monday. So pretty nice weekend. Had a pretty chilled weekend, I say, like pretty chilled time off. So yeah, it's been alright. Yeah, I just needed to recharge, and it kind of helped me with not doing YouTube because I'm off work. It's just the thing about YouTube is, like, a lot of the people are like, bring out more videos, and I'm like, I just can't be bothered. It's nothing against them, it's just I don't like it when people just, you know, like tell you what to do in that regard. Like, no, you need to put out more videos. You know, like, I get you mean well, but it's like, it's my channel, I'll do what I like, thank you. I don't mind you suggesting videos, but, you know, don't tell me that you need to be uploading, you know, like 2 times a week or whatever. Like, you know, I want to enjoy my job and I want to relax. Do you know what I mean? I want to enjoy what I do, and, you know, don't want to add, like, you know, the stress of YouTube onto the stresses that I already deal with on a day-to-day basis in this job alone. You know, like, I'll make a video if I have time. If I don't, I don't. You know, like, I know it sounds really awful, but at the end of the day, you know, I've got a life and I want to live it. You know, I've got a job that, you know, I want to enjoy. You know, not thinking about, oh crap, I've got to put a video out today. Like, no, I'll do what I like. But again, it's nothing against the people who ask for more videos. I get you love the videos, that's great. It shows that, you know, we've got a bit of a community going and they want to support the channel. That's fine. But just remember that at the end of the day, you know, I would like to do what I want to do. You know, if I don't want to post, I'm not going to post. You know, if I want to take a year off YouTube, I'll take a year off YouTube. Do you know what I mean? Like, you know, I don't want people thinking that they run the channel. They don't. I do. You know, you watch me. You know, so if I want to make a video, I will. Rant over. Yeah, I just needed a break. I was running out of... I've got quite a few ideas I want to do in terms of topics and stuff, but it's like, it's just whether A, I can be bothered, and 2, if I have the time. Like, I didn't expect to be here 5 minutes early and have 20 minutes on the stand. I wasn't expecting to get that, you know, because it's the 177s. Like, if you're seriously expecting to run on time on the 177s, you're clearly delusional. You are very clearly delusional. So it was a very unexpected. I was probably unexpected maybe 5 minutes, 10 minutes, but not 20. It's lovely. But yeah. So it's been all right today. I'm hoping it carries on throughout the day. You know, nice quiet. You know, not many people out because a lot of people break up. Obviously, we've got the schools that break up, but a lot of people that obviously work. They probably, you know, a lot of them break up for, you know, the summer holidays as well. You know, they might have holidays planned. Fortunately, no holiday. You know, I'm not going on a summer holiday this year. But got 2 weeks off. Got three loo days as well that I need to claim, so I'm probably gonna add that on to the end of my holidays to make it officially 2 weeks. So I think it's like I don't know, 10, 13 days, something like that. So I'll just get it over that threshold for 2 weeks, and then yeah, gonna enjoy some time off. Might do a bit of overtime here and there if I feel like it though, and it has to be the route that I want to do. So the 96 basically, be the 96. Probably only going to be the 96th, but you know, it's the best route out of the garage. Whether you want to admit it or not, it's the best route out of the garage. But yeah, but no, I've got no other topics to really talk about today. I mean, in the last video we talked about why buses are slow, and I think most of you know the reason for that. You know, they're not meant to be fast. You know, we've got to think about everyone else on the road, and you know, we don't get paid to drive fast. You know, like there's no bonus for driving fast. There's no bonus to driving to the schedule. Nothing like that. So there's no point in doing it. No point in risking your job. Do you know what I mean? That's my leader. She's going now. So probably got about 10 minutes. Double check. Yeah, 10 minutes and 20 seconds. Not too bad today. Yeah, loving it. It's good to get. It's a good change to get some rest. But I've currently been driving for 2 hours, 14 minutes and 58 seconds. I think today is about a 7 hour or so day of driving, because I've got to go back to Peckham and then Peckham to the garage. Come off at 11 o'clock till 12:35, and then I do Plumstead to Peckham, Peckham to the garage. Done. So the second half is only a rounder. So yeah. But I don't know, I might do a video on bus driver slang, but I suppose I could talk about it now. I've got like 10 minutes. I'll probably include it in this video instead of doing a separate video. But yeah, so you've got some bus driver slang. So rounder. So a lot of people don't know what a rounder is. It's basically a complete trip. So think about it like this. So you start at the top. So you start at Thamesmead at the top. So if you start at Peckham, you know, if you're running dead to Peckham, either way, you know, your starting point's here. So you start the day at Thamesmead, go to Peckham, half a rounder, yeah, so it's half a circle, and then you go Peckham back to Thamesmead, completes the circle. That's basically a rounder. So half a rounder is going halfway, so, you know, in the sense of Thamesmead to Peckham, that's half a rounder. Yeah, so a rounder is 2 trips basically. So if you're doing 4 trips in your first half, that's 2 rounders. Yeah. So if you're on the 96, you go, say start at Blue Water, you go from Blue Water to Woolwich, Woolwich to Blue Water, completes the circle. Yeah, so that's basically what it means. So obviously if you're starting at the changeover point, so you know you're doing Plumstead to Thamesmead, so you need to get back to Plumstead to complete the rounder. So, but what a lot of us tend to do is obviously so I've got 2 half trips in the second half. Half and a half makes 1. So that's basically a rounder. Obviously it makes sense because I'll start at Plumstead, go to Peckham, and then I go from Peckham back to Plumstead. That's a rounder. But yeah, that's basically it. So obviously if you're not, you know, that makes sense. But obviously if you're doing a trip where you start at Plumstead, go to Thamesmead, then you go to Thamesmead and Peckham and all that shit, but if you don't have another half trip, then you can't add it on. So if you got no other half trip where you go, say so if you start from Plumstead, go to Thamesmead, you know, but later on you go Plumstead to Peckham to Plumstead, you can add that trip on to make the half, because you've got a half trip there and a half trip there makes 1. So it sort of makes sense. I hope that makes sense. But a lot of you who watch the channel anyway know what a rounder is. So obviously you've then got headway, so it's the distance between the buses. You've got to keep an even gap. So if the bus leaves at 8 o'clock and it's a 10-minute service, the headway will be 10 minutes. So the next bus will leave at 10 past 8, 20 past, 30, 40, 50, and then the top of the hour. But a lot of you know that. So another one is spread over. So it's basically, I don't know how to explain. It's basically like, you know, you've got, say you start at 7 o'clock and you don't finish till 8 o'clock. That's a spread over, because you're doing trips throughout the day. So you might do, sort of, I don't know, what do you mean? 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, no, we'll do 7 till 5. That's a bit of an easy example. So that's 10 hours. Yeah, 7 till 5 is 10 hours, isn't it? 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 10 hours. That's a 10-hour day. So that's a spread over. So you do 5 hours in the morning, have a break, 5 hours in the afternoon, and then you go home. So that's 10 hours drive time. Yeah? That's basically a spread over. So another way to describe spread over is if you've got a very long break. So if you've got a 2-3 hour break, then it's a spread. You know, that one's a bit more difficult to explain, but basically, if you don't know the law, spread overs, you can be at work for up to 16 hours a day, but you can only drive for 10. So you could drive for, I don't know, 5 in the morning, 5 in the afternoon, or 5 in the evening. So you've got a 6-hour gap. So you've got to have a 6-hour break. You've got to have 6 hours of doing nothing. That's basically it. It's basically the most slang that we use. We've got 5 minutes. That's basically the majority of the slang that is used. It's the main one. It's the main ones that we use. But yeah, that's about it. Yeah, I'm kind of running things to talk about now. I don't have a lot to talk about. It's like, so that's the thing. It was very spontaneous, this one, because I didn't expect to be here for so long. But yeah, but I think I'll leave it here. And I'll probably come back on my second half. So the next time you see me will be on my second half, right? Because there's probably not really much going on. So hopefully, you know, the second half will be a lot better. But yeah, so I'll see you on my second half. Take care. Well, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Join me on the second half. I'm at Peckham. Just got to do Peckham to the garage now, and then I'm finished for the day. So I've only got about 6 minutes. So it'll be a quick one for this one. But yeah, like when I left you, the trip back to Peckham. Oh my god, I actually got. I don't know if I said this. I can't remember if I did. But I got half an hour on the stand. So I was very, very early. The controller was not happy with me. He was like, "Mate, you need to slow down. You know, like the driver behind you is still in Woolwich when I was at Deptford." So yeah, so he was a little bit annoyed. But the thing is, there's nothing you can do. You know, there's only so many times you can stop. But the bus I got now, I've just had to reset the MDT. I'm hoping that fixes the problem, but I don't even have a headway on this one. Even though I'm going to be, following the time card anyway, because I'm coming off. Because obviously, yeah, I'm coming off, so I've got to obviously get there on time. You know, on the time card. So I don't really need to worry about the headway, but it's still annoying. Plus the front doors on this one opens and then it takes like 10 years for the second one to open. It's really annoying. It's bloody hot though. I think tomorrow, if it's like this tomorrow, I'm going to have to come in shorts. Boiling. My legs are sweating. Sweating down there, they are. But yeah, so it's been a nice quiet morning. It's starting to get busy now. It's nice while it lasted. It's weird how the rush hour, you would have thought the rush hour would have been a lot busier and a lot more hectic, yet not a soul at all. And then you get to like the mid-morning, start of the afternoon, and it's just chaos. But yeah, it's quite hilarious. But I can't believe I got half hour on the stand. That was ridiculous. That was absolutely ridiculous how that happened. I don't even know how it happened. I mean, I was sticking to headway. Like, the headway was one... Hold on, let me just adjust my mirror. That's better. I mean, my mirror my headway was one marker to the right. That was it for most of it, you know. But he was calling me up, because by the time I think I got to Maritime Museum in Greenwich, I was about 14 minutes early. So that shows you how little traffic and how little passengers there were. Ridiculous. But yeah, like, so I just got to go back to the garage now, and then I'll finish for the day. And then tomorrow on the 7s, bit later start, things like 6 o'clock start, and then on the 96 for a couple of days, and then route learning. But yeah, not too bad. But yeah, so I'm going to leave this video here, guys. I hope you have enjoyed. Please leave a like, subscribe, turn the bell on for notifications when I upload. If you have any questions, as usual, please leave them in the comments. I'll try to answer them as best I can. And I'll see you in the next video. Take care.